Hey everyone, Teo here. Today I'm reviewing the XP Pen Deco LW pen tablet. Now this video review may be long, so if you want to save time, you can check out the text review that I have already written on my blog. The link is in the video description below. First of all, disclaimer, this is a review unit provided by XP Pen. There are actually two models for this pen tablet. The Deco LW is the wireless model, which has Bluetooth. Official retail price for this is US $89.99. The other model is the Deco L, which is the cabled model, which needs a cable connection. That is US $69.99. Alright, just to give you the bottom line up front, this is a good looking pen tablet with solid build quality and excellent drawing performance in terms of the pen accuracy and how sensitive this is. The only glitches I experienced are with the Mac driver. More specifically, I wasn't able to get pressure sensitivity to work with Adobe Illustrator on Mac OS. The other issue is after installing the Mac driver, it doesn't launch automatically at login. So I have to set it to open at login to have it launch automatically at login. These are the items included in the box: a guide for using the pen tablet with Android devices, warranty info. The pen tablet comes with 18 months of warranty, a quick start guide, USB Type A to Type C cable, USB Type A to USB-C adapter, USB A to micro USB adapter. These two are for use with Android devices. Even though the pen tablet has Bluetooth connection, XP Pen has also included a USB Type A wireless receiver, a nib remover and 10 replacement pen nibs. This is the X3 Elite pen. It's a good looking pen with solid build quality. The surface texture is matte. It's quite comfortable to hold. There are two customizable side buttons with firm clicks to them. The pen supports tilt and slightly over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. There is minimal movement with the pen nib. There is no pen stand included, so be careful not to let this roll off the table. So this is the pen tablet, and it's a good looking pen tablet, available in 4 colors: black, blue, green and pink. The company said they used 2 shot molding for this design, so the edge is actually rubberized. It's very hard rubber, or maybe it's plastic that feels like rubber. It's quite resistant to scratches, dents and knocks. On this side, there is a hole where you can pass the string through, the power button, the USB-C port. There are 8 customizable side buttons. The buttons have good feedback when you press them. You see that blinking blue light? That's the tablet looking for a wireless connection. The drawing area is 10 by 6 inches, and this is a very comfortable size to work with. On the back, there are 4 rubber feet with good grip on the table and this matte textured surface. So this is a very clean, good looking design, and the build quality is very solid. It's also quite thin. This may be the first pen tablet I know of that has Bluetooth, which is great because nowadays computers are moving away from USB Type A ports. So if your computer only has USB-C ports, you will need an additional USB-C to USB-A adapter in order to use this USB wireless receiver. But now with Bluetooth, this is not necessary. Let's see what the driver can do. This is the Windows driver version 3.2.2. The functionality for the Mac and Windows driver is kind of similar, except with Windows driver there is this additional Windows Ink feature which you may have to toggle on or off if pressure sensitivity is not working as expected. So here on this page you can customize the pen, the side buttons, and if you are using dual displays, you can actually set one of the side buttons to switch monitor, which I always do, so that I can switch the cursor from this laptop display to my external display. Here you can customize the pressure curve using these 3 dots which are movable, and you can use mouse mode as well. Under work area is where you can map the drawing area to your computer screen. The default setting should work fine. And if you are a left-handed user, you can change the rotation or the orientation of the pen tablet to 180 degrees so that the physical shortcut buttons are on the right side. And this is where you can customize the 8 physical shortcut buttons. You can set your own keyboard shortcuts, or you can choose from the predefined shortcuts here. The more useful shortcuts to me would be switch monitor and precision mode. Precision mode allows you to move the cursor very slowly so that you can draw with precision. If you want to create a set of shortcuts for specific apps you use, you can click this plus icon here. So for example, you can create a group of shortcuts for Adobe Photoshop, another group of shortcuts for Adobe Illustrator. The battery life is indicated here. The battery life is rated to last for at least 10 hours. So if you are a professional artist who draws like 8 hours per day, then you may have to charge the pen tablet quite often. If you are a casual user who is not going to be using this for extended periods of time, battery life should last for weeks. Anyway, you can still use this while the pen tablet is charging. The Mac driver has some glitches. The version I'm using is 3.2.3 and I'm using it on Mac OS 12.1. It's a minor glitch with a very simple workaround. So after I installed the driver, it does not launch automatically when I power up my Mac, so I have to set it to open at login. You just have to do this once and it will launch the app the next time when you power your Mac. Time for some line quality test. This is Adobe Photoshop CC. The initial activation force for this pen is very minimal, so you can draw thin lines very easily. This is how thick the brush really is, and you can get the lines to taper very nicely, very smoothly. You can see the taper is very smooth, very gradual, and this surface texture is really nice to draw on. Line transition from thin to thick is quite smooth. You can place dots easily by tapping on the tablet, and there is also pressure sensitivity. It's also quite easy to maintain consistent pressure to get lines with uniform thickness. And this tablet is very responsive, so you can do quick hatching or cross hatching very easily, very quickly. And now let's draw something really quickly. The overall drawing experience with the pen is very good because it's a very sensitive pen. The performance is very consistent, very predictable. I can get the lines to taper very nicely, very beautifully. The lines always come out exactly the way I expect them to. There are no surprises, and pressure sensitivity works great. This pen is using the X3 Smart Shape XP Pen has released in 2021. This makes the pen very sensitive, so you can draw the thinness of lines by using very minimal pressure. I've been drawing on iPads and tablets with displays for so long that it feels kind of weird drawing on this tablet while looking at the display. It takes some time to get used to the hand-eye coordination. I don't have much negative things to say about this tablet because it performs as advertised. It performs really well. So this is actually a very easy review for me to make because there aren't many glitches except for the Mac OS ones. Between this and the cabled model, the price difference is $20, so it really depends on whether you prefer to have no cables, or if you don't mind the cable coming out from the side. Without the cable, obviously you are not going to have any cable clutter, so that's quite convenient. In terms of value for money, I do think this tablet is worth the money. I mean, it's not that expensive compared to other brands of pen tablets, especially when you consider the drawing performance, which is really good. Alright, so this is my simple drawing. This top part here doesn't look that great with all these little lines, so let me just fill this with color and maybe it looks better. I think it looks alright. A very simple cartoony sketch. This is Krita. I'm just using this app to show you tilt sensitivity, and it works fine. The direction of the cursor will follow the direction of the pen as you are drawing. And now let me show you the drawing performance of this pen tablet with Android devices. A few important things to note. The drawing performance will depend on the Android device you are using. With this Samsung Tab S7 Plus, you can see the cursor looks like a typical mouse cursor. With this Xiaomi tablet, the cursor is circular and there's no way for me to change the shape of the cursor. With some Android tablets, the cursor may not even appear. I've seen that happen. So if you cannot see the cursor, you will not be able to draw at all. There is no Android driver, so you cannot customize the pressure sensitivity for the pen, and you cannot use these shortcut buttons. I'm using a cable connection to the Android tablet because when I use Bluetooth connection, only a portion of the tablet is mapped to this. So when I draw a short line here, that short line will translate to a long line there. Obviously, that is not going to work when it comes to drawing. With a cable connection, it works fine. So when I have the pen here at the top left corner, the cursor is there. When I have the pen here at the bottom right, the cursor is here. Let me draw the same thing I was drawing earlier, this time on the Android tablet. If pen pressure works great, that's fantastic. If not, there isn't any way for you to adjust the pressure sensitivity anyway, so too bad. This app that I'm using is Concepts, and here pressure seems to work fine. There is no touch or finger gesture support, so if you want to use finger gestures to navigate, like zoom in and out, pan or rotate, you have to do it on your Android device. So when it comes to using the pen tablet with an Android device, I find that I have to use the pen here and use my fingers here. In this case, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, which comes with an S Pen, so it doesn't really make sense for me to use this pen tablet to draw on this Android tablet when I can use the S Pen, which also has pressure. So let me just draw. Oops, I actually went out the outline. Doesn't matter. I just remembered something. If you are using Clip Studio Paint, Clip Studio Paint allows you to adjust the pressure sensitivity of the curve through the app itself. So you can adjust the pen pressure. However, remember, you have to use this pen tablet in vertical orientation. So when you're using Clip Studio Paint, that app will also have to be in vertical orientation. So it's going to look kind of weird. As with any product, it's going to take some time to figure out the quirk. So for example, when I have the pen close to the surface here, the cursor will appear, and when there's the cursor there, I won't be able to use my finger gestures on this tablet. So I have to move my pen away before I can zoom in to move the canvas. So to conclude, the XP Pen Deco LW pen tablet is a good looking tablet with solid build quality and excellent drawing performance. The only major glitch I experience is with Adobe Illustrator on Mac OS, where for some reason pressure sensitivity just doesn't work. If you have the intention of buying this pen tablet to work with an Android device, I'm not sure if I can recommend it because you won't know how well this will perform until you connect it to your Android device. Will you see the cursor? Will the cursor be of the right shape? With this Xiaomi tablet, it's a big circular cursor that I see. With another Lenovo Android tablet that I've tested, it's also a circular cursor that I see, although the cursor is much smaller. If you are using this with your computer, I can recommend this very easily. It's 5 out of 5 stars. Alright, I hope this review is useful. If you have the intention to buy this, you can check out the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below. Thanks for watching. See you guys again. Bye.